Okay, stiff-legged deadlift, great exercise for cyclists. That's why we're doing it. Lower back, glutes, hamstrings, little calves, so the posterior chain gets targeted here. A little goes a long way. This is a very lightweight exercise, perfect form. It's not about going heavy at all. It's just perfect form, getting the movement in. So never ever heavy weights. So we've got a 2-leg version or a single leg version. I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to use the double leg version to start. That's how I'd start if I was new at this. I'd also consider body weight. I'm going to use 5-pound dumbbells today. I find just that really lightweight actually helps me with my form a little bit better. So here I'll grab these 2 5-pound dumbbells. So I want to stand my feet shoulder width apart. My toes are facing forward. You know, they're not splayed out or toed in. They're in their natural position. Good posture. Here I got a little bit of bend in my legs. So even though it's a stiff-legged deadlift, my legs aren't locked out. There's a little bit of a natural bend. So you can see from the side, you know, I'm starting here, you know, I'm not locked out. I've got a little bit of a bend. So I'm going to initiate this movement by driving my hips back, hinging at my waist. So you can see how my waist comes down, my hips come back, and then these weights are also right in the front of my shins. So that's different than, I'm not coming down here, right? That's a different kind of deadlift. We're doing a stiff leg because we want to target that posterior chain. Got these light weights. Here, I've got a little bit, I can feel the weights on my heels a little bit. So I'm just going to engage it with driving my hips back, I'm coming down, and my back straight. You know, I'm not hunched up here. I don't have to be a robot. I'm a little bit loose up here, a little bit of rounding my back's okay. Coming as low down here, I can feel a stretch. I'm like, okay, if I go any further, I might pull something. So I've got a comfortable stretch. No, I'm far enough. I feel it in my hamstrings. I'm going to initiate my movement back up. I'm going to initiate with my glutes and drive my hips forward and come back up and squeeze my butt cheeks. So that's the movement right there. Nice movement. So again, I'm going to start, my knees are a little bit bent. I'm going to keep them right here. I'm going to start the movement by driving my hips back. The weights are right in front of my shins. I've got an area I can feel the stretch is comfortable, but you know, not a scary land. I'm going to drive back up. So I'm really feeling that is here in my glutes. I'm feeling my hamstrings and a lot of weights on my heels. Again, I'm targeting that posterior chain. So the other version is single leg. So the single leg requires a little more balance. I find if I'm trying to keep my balance, I'll just focus on a spot on the wall or the floor. And this can be a little bit more challenging for people, but it's a good thing to progress to, as I think doing things on single legs can be valuable for balance and overall things for cyclists versus, you know, using both legs all the time. So what I like to do here if I'm starting out, I got my foot back here, right? So I'm targeting my right leg, but my left leg's helping me a little bit. So this is a great way to transition from double leg to single leg. So again, I've got my position here, everything's the same. Just got my left foot back here to help me, but I've got a little bend in my knee. I'm going to initiate the movement at my hip. I feel it in my hamstring glute, and I'm going to drive back up. So again, driving my hips back, I feel it, I'm going to drive back up. As I progress from there, I'm just going to lift that foot off the ground. All right, I've got a nice little bend in my left knee. I'm going to engage the movement. I really feel this in that left glute. I feel it in the hamstring, and I'm going to come up there. And that's the single leg deadlift.